Some cars feel fast for a moment. Others feel powerful when conditions are perfect. The Nissan Skyline GT-R R34 feels unbreakable in every situation. From the first interaction, it communicates strength, control, and confidence. This is not a car designed to impress instantly. It is a car designed to endure. The R34 was born from a philosophy deeply rooted in Japanese engineering discipline. Nissan didn't chase excess. Instead, engineers focused on consistency. They wanted a car that could perform the same way, lap after lap, drive after drive, without losing composure. That mindset shaped every component. When you sit inside the Skyline, the experience feels purposeful. The seating position is upright and commanding. You don't sink into the car, you take control of it. Visibility is clear, and the cockpit feels functional rather than luxurious. Everything exists for driving. On the road, the first sensation you notice is weight. Not heaviness, but substance. The car feels dense, planted, and serious. This weight creates stability. It reassures the driver that the car can handle stress without hesitation. The R34 does not rush inputs. Steering response is deliberate. Throttle response is controlled. Nothing feels exaggerated. That restraint is what builds trust. Trust allows drivers to push further because the car never feels nervous or unpredictable. Unlike many modern performance cars, the Skyline doesn't rely on electronic intervention to create confidence. The systems exist, but they work quietly in the background. You feel mechanical grip first. You sense tires loading, suspension working, and power distributing. This mechanical honesty is what defines the R34's driving feel. It doesn't hide effort. It rewards precision. When driven smoothly, the car feels unstoppable. When driven aggressively, it remains composed. This is why the Skyline earned its reputation. Not because it was wild, but because it was relentless. It wasn't built to scare drivers. It was built to make them better. At the heart of the Skyline GT-R R34 lies control. The RB26D TT engine does not overwhelm with instant aggression. Instead, it delivers power in a way that feels measured and intentional. Boost builds smoothly, creating a sense of progression rather than shock. This behavior is critical to the R34's character. The car never feels rushed. It allows the driver to anticipate what will happen next. That anticipation creates confidence, and confidence makes the car feel faster than raw numbers suggest. The all-wheel drive system is one of the Skyline's most defining features. Rather than masking mistakes, it enhances stability. You feel traction shifting intelligently beneath you, helping the car maintain momentum without drama. The system works with the driver, not against them. Sound reinforces this experience. The engine note is mechanical and purposeful. Turbo spool is present but controlled. Intake and exhaust noises combine into a focused, industrial soundtrack. There is no artificial enhancement. What you hear reflects what the engine is actually doing. The gearbox adds another layer of involvement. Shifts require commitment. The clutch has weight. Each gear change feels deliberate, reinforcing the connection between driver and machine. This physical interaction grounds the experience. Modern performance cars often aim for instant gratification. They deliver speed with minimal effort. The R34 takes a different approach. It demands attention and rewards skill. This dynamic makes every drive memorable. The Skyline does not try to impress through excess. It impresses through competence. That competence builds trust, and trust builds attachment. Drivers don't just enjoy the R34. They respect it. That respect is what turns a performance car into a legend.
Steering feel is one of the most critical elements of the Skyline R34. It is firm, communicative, and forces the driver to stay engaged. When you turn the wheel, the car responds with precision. You feel the front tires load up, allowing you to place the car exactly where you want it. The chassis works in harmony with the steering, communicating weight transfer with transparency. This allows drivers to learn the car's limits gradually. Braking performance adds to this control, with a pedal feel that is firm and progressive. You never feel disconnected. Even on ordinary roads, the R34 feels alive. It doesn't chase perfection, it chases balance. That balance is what keeps drivers emotionally connected long after the drive ends.
What ultimately makes the Nissan Skyline GT-R R34 feel truly unbreakable is consistency. Not just mechanical strength, but emotional consistency. The car behaves the same way every time you drive it. There are no modes to select, no artificial personalities to choose from. The Skyline has one character, and it never pretends to be anything else. This consistency creates trust. When you know exactly how a car will react, you stop thinking about the car and start focusing on driving. That mental shift is powerful. It allows you to build a relationship with the machine rather than constantly adapting to it. Modern cars often change steering weight, throttle response, and sound depending on software settings. While that flexibility sounds appealing, it fragments the driving experience. The R34 remains whole. The Skyline was engineered in an era when manufacturers assumed drivers would grow with the car. Systems were designed to assist skill, not replace it. Traction control, all-wheel drive, and chassis balance exist to support the driver, not to shield them from reality. You still feel weight transfer. You still feel grip building and fading. The car communicates honestly. Even the imperfections contribute to this honesty. Slight turbo lag is not hidden or erased. Instead, it becomes part of the rhythm of driving. You learn when to apply throttle and when to wait. Steering effort at low speeds feels heavy, but that heaviness reinforces stability at higher speeds. The suspension is firm, sometimes unforgiving, but it tells you exactly what the road is doing beneath you. This mechanical transparency is rare today. Many modern performance cars aim to feel effortless. They remove friction, resistance, and consequence. The Skyline does the opposite. It asks for attention and rewards it with clarity. When you drive well, the car responds beautifully. When you make mistakes, it teaches you why. Another reason the R34 feels unbreakable is its sense of scale. It does not overwhelm the road. It fits within it. You feel connected to your surroundings rather than isolated from them. Narrow roads feel engaging instead of intimidating. Every corner feels intentional, not exaggerated. The interior reinforces this philosophy. There are no unnecessary distractions. Controls are simple, tactile, and focused on driving. You don't feel like you're operating a device. You feel like you're commanding a machine. That distinction matters more than ever in a digital age. Over time, the Skyline's character becomes more impressive, not less. As modern cars grow more complex and insulated, the R34 stands as a reminder of what driving used to be about. Not speed alone, but control. Not power alone, but confidence. The Nissan Skyline GT-R R34 doesn't chase excitement. It delivers assurance, and that assurance creates freedom. Freedom to push, to explore limits, and to grow as a driver. That is why this car doesn't just feel strong. It feels unbreakable, mechanically and emotionally.